his office one day and he says, you know, Melody, if you're not careful, you're going to be a ball hog. And it's just like, he just says this to me straight. And I remember sitting there and I'm maybe 23 years old and I'm saying to myself in my head, don't cry. Because I wanted to cry. And I was like, if you cry, he's never going to say anything about like this to you again. Don't cry. So I'm telling myself not to cry. I'm trying to be very curious. I'm having a conversation in my head saying, he loves you. Do not be offended. What is he trying to tell you? And he says, you know, you could suck the oxygen out of a room if you're not careful. And I was like, okay. He's like, and so we want to, you know, you want to think about how can you be a, you know, whole and thoughtful person. I said, well, how do I do that? He says, I don't know. So he just throws it back at me. And so I'm sitting there thinking, what does he see in me? Why is he saying this? You know, that kind of thing. I know he loves me. What is he thinking? So I get to the street, bawling. You know, on the street, crying.
Don't cry yet.
No, don't cry in front of him.
Yeah.
I've cried in front of him plenty of times, but not in that one. Go down to the bottom of the street, I'm crying, and I'm like, okay, what is he telling me? And what could I do to not be what he's saying I could be? And so I decided at that moment that I would always, in every encounter, take an interest in the other person first to take all of the energy off of myself. So if you have spent any time with me, and you have, I will ask you so many questions about your two girls or about your life or anything like that, so I can invest in the other person and they don't feel that I am sucking up the oxygen in the room. People appreciate you taking an interest in them, so it is authentic. It is not some tactic and it's not a manipulation for me. I learned so much from, I mean, it could be the person who picks me up in the lobby going to someone's office. How long have you worked here? Where do you live? You're right out of school. Where did you go? I mean, lots of things like that. People really do like you taking an interest in them and you learn stuff. And so that pushing me in that moment really changed how I show up for people, and it led to my whole belief about asking questions instead of making statements.
Love that.
All right, so